Hey, Previews World, Troy Jeffrey Allen here again at San Diego Comic-Con, and I am sitting next to Jody Hauser, the very prolific Jody Hauser.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Is San Diego doing good for you so far?
Yes, this is actually my 12th year in a row.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like I'm kind of old hat at this point,
Right.
but every year it's kind of exciting.
Wow. Okay. Wow. 12 years. This is my first year, so
well,
this is all
have
new
fun.
to me. So okay, we were talking about this earlier. You've been at just about every major comics house in the industry at this point in time, right? But today we're going to talk about Dark Horse because you have two major projects. You have StarCraft, and then you have Stranger Things.
They only hire me to write books that start with S. Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Is that that's the only requirement for you?
Yeah, I just really like the letter. I can't tell you why.
Nothing wrong with that. So, all right. So, first of all, how did you land both of these projects? First of all, I guess we can start with Stranger Things. How did you land Stranger Things? That's a major one right there.
Yeah, well, my editor, Spencer, also starting with an S, I'm seeing a theme here. I worked with him on Halo Rise of Atriox, and we had a great time working on that book. So he reached out to me at the end of last year and asked if I'd be interested in working on Stranger Things comics. And that was a very easy yes for me because I love the show. So, yeah.
And what about StarCraft?
StarCraft, it was actually an editor I hadn't worked with yet, but I think also probably because of Halo and having, sort of, they're like, hey, she's pretty good at these space combat-y comics. And that was a lot of fun because working with Blizzard and getting to develop brand new characters that don't actually tie in with the games that we've seen. So it's sort of another perspective on that world.
Right. That's pretty cool. In terms of Stranger Things, where in the timeline does this story fall in? Like, is it before the first season, like in between the second and first season, or is it before the upcoming third season? Like, what's going on here?
It actually takes place during the first season, but everything is from Will's perspective. So you sort of get to see the story that you didn't get to see because Will was very much a supporting character. He was sort of the impetus for all the action. But getting to see how he survived being in the UpsideDown for so long, that's really the core of what the comic is. Okay,
all right. So we're getting like a deeper dive into that season.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's actually really cool. Now, this is a horror book for you. And now, it's not your first.
Oh, no.
Right. But also you're doing Faith Dreamside. Is this which is being pitched as a horror title in a way, right?
To an extent.
Or supernatural?
It's definitely supernatural.
Right.
I think it's more in tone with, say, Dr. Mirage than some of the other Faith stuff has been, which Dr. Mirage I wouldn't maybe necessarily classify as fully a horror story, but there are definitely some horror elements to it, so we're trying to carry that through with Faith, too.
Are you, more comfortable in the horror genre?
I really like writing horror. It's so much fun.
What's fun about it?
I mean, all the murder for one, but I think comics is just an interesting medium to play with horror because when you open a comic book, you can sort of see everything there. So you're very much playing with the pacing of things and page turns and figuring out how to actually add suspense to a medium where you don't really have control over the speed people are reading, necessarily what their eyes are seeing in a specific order.
Okay, and so are both these books going to be ongoing, a mini series? Like, are you in the long haul for Stranger Things? Or are you going to be on StarCraft for a little bit? What's the deal?
Both of them are 4-issue mini series.
Okay,
so they have some similarities to an extent. Like you said, they're both sort of horror, but I would actually say StarCraft might be the darker of the two books.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. All right. Faith Dreamside is actually the gem of the month for this month in Previous Catalog.
Oh, awesome.
And then Stranger Things is on the cover of Previous Catalog this month. Jody, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Remember to pre-order both of those. Troy Jeffrey Allen at San Diego Comic-Con, and we will catch you guys later.
Hey Previews World, would you like to win a copy of next month's Previews catalog? Comment below with what comic you're reading right now, and one lucky winner will receive a free copy of the upcoming Previews catalog.